What up, you guys? Back at it again. Thought I'd shoot a little Friday update for you guys. So, let's see. A couple things got going on here. You guys know I got my new suspension in. These are NSX Type S springs with some brand new Bilstein struts. Got those on all four corners. Let's see. I got my sway bar adjusted for the softest setting in the rear now. Basically, the more inside that you put your end link, the stiffer it is, and the further out towards the end, the softer it is. Typically, you want softer in the rear and firmer in the front if you're looking to counteract oversteer. Right now, I feel like I've got a little bit too much oversteer, so I'm going to experiment with this and see if I can just make a little bit of adjustments to it. So yeah, I'm going to start with that. So I've got this one on the softest setting, and then in the front I've got it in the medium setting. We'll give that a shot. Today I'm going to go pick up my new tires. I just cleaned up my wheels. I'm going to be handing these over to America's Tire Company, and they're going to slap some new Dureza Z3s on there for me. I mean, look at these. I mean, you can't even see that vertical line. I really went all the way with these. So this also could be an issue for, some of my oversteer issues. Just a worn tire can really affect a lot of that. So we'll see how it acts once I get my new rubber on here. And, just so you guys are aware, it's really important if you're going to give a company your wheels and you're going to trust them to not fuck them up as they put the new tire on there, it's really important to clean the wheel. When it looks like you really care, like really care about your stuff, it's going to make other people care about it too. If you hand them a wheel that's just dusty and dirty, they're not really going to treat it with the most respect. But if you hand them a wheel where, it's like even the barrel, like everything inside is like minty. I mean, I even cleaned the tire they're about to take off. I mean, talk about pointless, right? But you really want to do that just so they have an idea of, kind of who they're dealing with, right? Like, I'm meticulous, and you want to make sure that they're aware that I keep notes and checks on all of my stuff. So, just a little tip if you're gonna bring, hopefully you guys got your own like tire guy or something. I used to have one, but since I moved out to Sunnyvale, I don't really have a connection anymore, so I'm just straight up going to America's Tire Company. But I've been going there for, a couple years since I've been here, and knock on wood, nothing bad. So, yep, I'm gonna knock that out today. Another thing I wanted to bring up was I was noticing that my oil consumption was a little higher than I'd like. Not that I like any oil consumption, but the issue turned out to be this guy. This is the PCV valve, and basically what it is if you think about your engine like a teapot or something, and when it gets a boiling, that steam needs somewhere to go, and essentially it's going to transfer those hot vapors through this hose and back through your intake manifold and recycle that air. If this valve here is clogged, then those hot vapors have nowhere to go, so they'll find another place to go, and generally that could cause damage to your engine if it tries to escape through like a weird little hole somewhere or go back through the cylinders. Or at least that's how I'm envisioning it in my head. So I replaced that with a more modern unit. It's got like a little more of a modern ball valve in it. I hope that's within spec to the NSX and it doesn't require like a different type of pressured spring, because the one I took out was kind of light. So I don't think it should matter. I checked the Honda part number and everything. This one is supposed to be fine. It's good for all Hondas and Acuras, so we'll see what's up. I'll show you guys the originals, or the original. This is the one I took out of the NSX. Like, this thing is just looking super old, and if I blow on the end of it, there's like no resistance at all. And the ball valve inside seems a little bit stuck. I cleaned it up, but you could just replace it for 25 bucks, so it's like, why not? This is the one out of my Accord. This one actually seemed okay. I just replaced it anyways because I didn't like how it was gray looking. Like, I don't think that's OEM. So I threw a, the red label fucking Honda one in there, and I don't know if that's going to do anything. I don't think my Accord was having any problems with this at all, but, I just want the OEM shit. This is an extra that I've got. You can hear that in there. So that's a good test. If you take yours out and you do this and you don't hear it, it sounds more like this one, then that could be an issue. But it also might not be, because my new ones I just got, they don't shake at all inside. So what you also can do is just take like a flathead and then just push it in here and then check the tension of the spring or the ball valve inside and just make sure it's loose. You can throw some brake cleaner or carb cleaner in there and just kind of like shake it up and spill it out and try to get the residue out of there if it's clogged. But like I said, they're 20 bucks, so you could just pick up another one. So just a little public service announcement. If you feel like you're going through a little bit more oil than you should be, check your PCV valve. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, I'm getting ready to go get my tires and throw them on here. This will be the first, I keep saying it's the first weekend I have it all together, but I've been driving it and enjoying it, but it's just you'll detect one more little thing, and I'm just trying to. I mean, this is kind of the fun part. I mean, everything's together, everything's running. Now it's just like the refinement and the tuning to get it exactly how I want. So yeah, dealing with that right now. I'll go get my tires. I'll go for a cool little drive today. See how that's going. I got 1 week left until my 3-hour drive to Lake Berryessa with some other NSXs. So I've been trying to prep for that and make sure that we're all good, but I am looking forward to that. This car needs some sustained driving. Seems like the longest I've driven on it is like 45 minutes since I've rebuilt the engine, so I'd like to do a good 2-hour drive and just let it chill at a nice RPM and just purr for a while. So yeah, guys, I think that's it for my update. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Cool. Take it easy.